Hey everybody, another Harry Potter Battle Report. This is our second in our starter set games as we go to a more sort of standard arena style deathmatch called, appropriately enough, the Death Chamber. This isn't the second one in the book though, because the second one in the book was the Battle of Hogwarts, where you're supposed to take like...
it was called the final battle.
It was called the final battle. It was Battle of Hogwarts. This is the big final battle where you face off and there's a hero and a villain and they're worth 10 if you kill either one. So it's like, and then you can use unforgivable curses too. So it's like, it's a crazy, crazy one. So we figured the Death Chamber seems a little less crazy. It's 2 VPs instead of 1 for every takedown that you do. And you still have your secondaries that you'll score as well for the course of the game. But it's a much more contained environment. It's not nearly as big. So like when we're placing objectives and stuff coming off the cards, they should be far easier to score because you can actually get to them in this game. So we'll show you the table. We've changed up our forces a little bit out of the starter set. We are still just playing with the 2-player second edition starter set. So bear that in mind. We're restricted to just what comes in that box. And I'm going to hold off filming more battle reports until we have some more stuff, until we can actually try out, like, not just restrict to what's in the starter set. So anyway, I'll show you the teams, show the actual table, and get this underway. So here's Harry and friends. This time around, we've got Episky and Stupefy on Hermione there, so that she can do some healing, do some combat, and then also counterspell. We have Confundo and Stupefy on Mr. Ron Weasley. He gave up his knife, gave it to the Death Eaters. But Harry still got Godric Gryffindor's sword and his Expecto Patronum, and that's a grand total of 11, plus 8 is 19, 20, and 30 galleons for our small level game. Here it is, the Monster Mash. You've got your leader Death Eater with a knife and a time turner. Ooh, once per round, you can spend a model of this card can do an advance action. You can cool down or you can move anywhere within 3, so you get to move super fast. You get BAMF, basically. And you make some stabs and you have a Stupefy as well. And this is the Tactician one, which means with Temper 9, basically any other spider nearby, as long as it doesn't have to do magic, can hold an objective. You got 1 big Acromantula and then 4 little swarms. All right, so here's the Death Chamber. Now, the deployment zones for this are basically overlapping 1 square through here, and then this little guy at the end of each round, if you're within 3 squares of the actual like portally vortex thing, you take a damage, so you don't want to end a round within 3 squares of it. So all the cards that push people nearby to it, there's lots of things that might make this a little dangerous. So I think it's like American Gladiators. This is like the big death hamster ball in the middle while people are trying to make their runs. So it's going to be 8 rounds once again, 2 VPs per kill plus your secondaries. So we first off will roll off for initiative, just choose sides, and then draw some objectives. I got a 3, you get a 4, so you get to draw your objectives first and pick a side. So I grabbed these, Recover, Land Grab, and Priceless Treasure. Now I hate Recover because it doesn't score me enough for what it's worth, I don't think. And we're going to discard it for another draw and get just a treasure. So I have Treasure, Priceless Treasure, which means my opponent will place an objective marker within 3 spaces of any board edge, and then any friendly models, blah, blah. It's a Wisdom 16. If successful, score 3 VPs. Discard both markers. So you're going to place a regular, so we'll say the regular treasure is the book, and then the priceless treasure will be the goblet. And you get to place those. They both get placed within 3 of any board edge. And this one's within 4 of any board edge. Makes sense? And I also got Land Grab, and you got...
The more the better, so I'll score an additional 1 whenever I score a point.
Yep.
Treasure Trove, so you've got to place 2 within 4 inches or 4 spaces of any board edge.
Okay.
And then it's a Wisdom 10 to pick that up for a point. And then Defend, where if there's no enemy models in a space adjacent, within or adjacent to my original deployment zone at the end of the game.
And then 4?
Then 4.
All right, so you won the roll, so you place the first model in your zone. And we'll go back and forth after deployment. Deployed across the way, so my start of turn initiative, I'm gonna do some flips here. So first we'll flip our event card and flip a Dark Shadows, any spells of the range value. Have it reduced by 2 spaces, do a minimum of 1 for this round. And then the effects cards, we're gonna have choose 1, remove a model within 4 spaces that was placed by an event card, so none of these, or add a Jinx Mixture die to someone within 5. Choose 1 plus with die next attack roll or 2 free power points. Or remove a single marker placed by an event card within 4 or ignore damage. So my power pool, I have 5 light power. You've got 1 dark power.
Yeah.
And let's start doing some stuff. I think this is easy. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Done. Back to you.
And it's within 3 of this?
Yeah, if you're within 3 in the end phase, take a damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I go 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and then activate Turner. 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna go with Harry, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and be done. Here they come. And they all go 5, and they're all walking along outside of range of the big vortex. All right, so it's end of round, which means these are gonna go away because nobody needed to use them. We fill back up our power pools. I have the initiative again. So we're into round 2, flip a new event.
Magic Storm. First spell is reduced by 1.
Sweet. And then new of these. Choose one, +1 to challenges. Remove a single marker.
Sweet.
Choose one. Any models may not benefit from cover. Or remove a single marker. Advance the cooldown clock or reduce difficulty by 2. Harry. Harry's going to reduce the cost of his Patronum from 3 to 2. And actually he gets a free one from being an apprentice, so down to 1. And he's going to cast the difficulty 4 Expectus Patronum. He is Mastery 2. And he gets it, so he's going to place his Patronum marker. It has a range of...
4.
Where is it? Range of 3. But it means we can drop back here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. We're going to put it down. He's going to move 1, 2. 1, 2 to there. Or just 1 actually to there. We'll go 1 more. Go to there. Take...
+1 on my next challenge.
Makes sense.
It's the big wizard man. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then second action, he's going to just get this.
Yeah, during activation, you make the challenge. You can still do an action on top of it. You just make the challenge during your activation. It's not action.
Oh, so I still get another action?
Yeah, you still get your long action. You've done your short action, you get your long action still.
So my long action, I'm going to bamf to there.
Okay. Treasure Trove plus the more the better, which means you're going to draw 1. And you get a...
That's the wrong card.
Oh, so it's one of these, yeah.
We're going to get defeat them. Uh-oh, I have to fight
You have to kill somebody. But you get a bonus 1 if you kill somebody. So you're at 2.
If I go.
This to advance the cooldown of my Patronus from 3 down to 2. And then we're going to have Hermione go, and she's going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. And she's not going to cast anything. She's just fine. You. Acromantula.
He's going to do this with help from his Temper 9 friend.
He's not the one attempting to resolve the challenge, so he doesn't get to use his tactician skill this round. So they're going to have to wait until next round, basically, for him to pick up the second treasure item. Ronald Weasley, you're going to go 1, 2, and attempt to resolve a challenge. And you have tactician, which means you can use your temper of 6. And then he's going to use his wisdom of 5 for 11, and her wisdom of 7 for 18. And
You
that's
have to
going
be adjacent to it.
Or, no, it's within 3.
No, you...
It's actually moved to adjacent to it, so 1, 2, 3. To do priceless treasure.
Yeah.
And then it's wisdom 16 challenge.
Which you get, because there's...
Which I get, yeah. So I'm going to get 3, and I'm going to draw a new one, and get Find the Lair. When a friendly model ends its activation adjacent to or next to a opponent's deployment zone, score 2. So the guy's removed, and it's back to you. I'm done. I'm going to go defend the zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's also all fast. They get to move an additional 2 squares. And that looks like the end of 2. And start of 3. Let's see who's got the initiative again, which means I gotta flip the event card. Whoa, start of 3. The event card's gonna be Bludgers. Place 2 objective markers in an open terrain space with no other markers or models. Any model that ends a move action or is placed within 2 must make a defense roll. If the total is 3 or less, they take a physical damage. Let's place a bludger here and a bludger here. I'm gonna choose not to upkeep my Patronum. Let it go away. Go to 5, you go to 1. And then we deal with these.
We've got remove 1 model.
Yeah, so remove 4 inches. So you can kill the bludgers.
Or 1 jinx. Move an extra space. Or do a challenge from range. Advance cooldown or reduce difficulty by 2.
That's cool that you can do a challenge immediately. Take 1 challenge for a marker within 4 this round instead of being adjacent. I have initiative, so let's head it out and have, I guess, Harry go. Yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then he's gonna cast his Patronum again, which he gets 1 free for being a whiz, and then he'll have to cast 2. Sorry, being an apprentice, and I'll have to cast 2 more. Needs a 4. Got it, just barely. Places Patronum within 3. Let's just put it here. It is over to you. Yeah, did not end within 2, so no defense roll for me. And at the end of my move, I'm within...
No, you're not within 1 yet.
1 of... Oh, that's right. I have to be adjacent, not within 1. Yeah, I'm good. Back to you.
We're going to remove, let's say, this guy. Let's say this guy.
Okay.
And then this little guy's going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And give Harry give him the
stabs. Makes sense.
1. Can't do anything.
Ha! Ah, we're good. He's gonna go, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and that'll trigger Find the Lair when a friendly model ends its activation with. Oh, sorry, I need to still do the rest of my activation. I'll do my long skill to do, I guess, Stupefy on this little fella. And I get 3 total. Exploding die, 3.
Armor
That's
1. He's okay.
You're good. Sorry, this flips over to 1 cooldown. Oops, that's counterspell. 1 cooldown. And she used her free apprentice magic for that. Oh, sorry, you know what? I couldn't cast this Patronus. Oh, no, I could, because I moved last round. I did that the first turn. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I cast the first turn, I slowed it down by 1, so it was actually back. It's at 3 right now for cooldown.
We're going to take the move an extra spot.
Yep.
So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you have to be back to here, because that counts 2 to move through. Go around,
1,
sure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, makes sense.
Then
Cool.
bite the Hermione. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, so she's defense 2. 3, 4, we're good. Weasley's gonna go. Sorry, at the end of my activation, she actually did score Find the Lair. So I got a 5. Because I'm adjacent to your deployment zone. And I have to draw a new one of these.
Is your last one too, right?
I can have 6 redraws, so I've got 3 so far. The more the better. All right, Ronald, you're gonna go and go 1, 2, 3, and then cast Stupefy with your freebie, which will flip your Stupefy, and cast on him. Get 3.
He's okay.
You're good.
1, 2, 3, 4. There. Bite Hermione. 1, 2, 3.
And she is defense 2.
Yeah,
3 goes 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this guy is going to go. He'll get this.
Yep, activate and score that, so you're going to score to 4.
I only get 1 point for that.
Yeah, because did you get the more the better?
No, I had that last
Oh,
turn.
gotcha, okay.
Yeah, it's just worth 1 for each one of those.
Yeah.
One of these. We get Recover. Place 1 no closer than 3 inches of any board edge. Any friendly model in adjacent space can pick it up or move it.
Okay, and that's me who plays it, right?
Yeah, it has to be at least 3 inches away from a board edge.
Yep. Let's put it right there. Yeah, you did your challenge.
So I'm going to go 1, 2,
That's 1, 2 to get to the other side.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, you got it.
And then
That's
1, 2, 3. Because that's still within 3 there. So he's going to bamf to here.
Okay. The death notes, you don't explode.
Yeah.
I'm done. That's all you.
That's right. And then Bigly Spider, he's going to go start. Do I have to do a challenge rating to do this? No, I don't. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head to back up his friends.
Okay. All right. So we are on to round 4. End phase, nothing's going to be going on. So I have the initiative yet again. Difficult movement. The maximum move distance of a model this round is reduced by 1, and any placements are reduced by 2 squares. So your BAMF is replaced by 2, and your regular movement is reduced by 1. And then that's everybody on the table. And for these guys, choose 1, Magic Immunity 1, Armor 1. Choose 1, place a model up to 4 spaces away. That should be 2 in this one, though. And then ignore penalties for damage markers. And then +1 damage and +1 attack rolls. And first, so let's go with Mr. Potter. And he's going to go 1, 2. I guess we're going to have to. And then we're going to take the bludger. Defense 3 right now because of my Patronus, which, sorry, I have upkept. So I've only got 3 power. And I'm good.
You have to succeed.
I have to succeed at least 1. I succeed 2. We're going to, oh, sorry, I want to stand here, actually. Still within 2. And then we're going to stab this little guy with Goddard Gryffindor's sword, which gives me a bonus of +2. So that's going to be 5. 5.
Good luck, little buddy. 4. 5.
Oh my god, you're
6.
fine. Just keep going
7.
forever.
We're going to grab place up to 4.
Yep.
He's going to place 2. Pick this guy up, because it's just for free. Doesn't cost me an action or anything. I
Nope.
just need to be adjacent to it during my activation. Then I'll do my normal move for 2. And I need to be outside of 3, so 1, 2, and then bamf 1 square.
Okay. Got it. They're a great combination of cards. We're going to grab...
+1 dice, +1 damage.
No, +1 damage. +1 damage. And we're going to grab that for Hermione. And she's going to move, I think...
Lightning bolt.
And go 1, 2, 3.
She only moves 2.
Oh, she only moves 2, that's right. 2. I'm staying here. She's got to make her defense roll. She's defense 3. She gets a success, yeah. And then she's going to zap this little guy. Needs a Stupefy +1, 2, so I get 5. Goes to 5. Do you block it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 total.
Takes the damage.
So it goes to 2 damage, yep, and goes to moderately injured.
1, 2, 3. And then he's going to bite the Ron.
Try and hit the
we'll
Ron.
take this and give 1 armor to the injured guy.
Okay, sure.
And then bite you. 2. Can't
4.
fail.
He's going to go. And he's just going to go 1, 2, because he can't quite get to the Patronum. And then he's going to zap this. This is magic armor, yep. She's using magic immunity here instead of the armor, because we don't have any swords left.
Yeah.
I'm only mastery 1, though. I'm not a great wizard, so 2, 3.
Gotta get 1. He's okay.
Vengeance. Gonna walk
bite
over.
you.
Makes sense. Make the stabs on Ron.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. I've got defense 2. 3. 3. Take a damage. Not Ronald. He got bit right in the Ronald.
Get him,
His
boys.
Stupefy should be cooling down.
This guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and be here. Oh, he'll take a hit from the thing if he goes there. 1, 2, 3, and go there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you can go total 4 because you're -1 right now.
Yeah, well, he's gonna go there.
Sure, sounds good.
Because he can bite you.
Yep.
Yeah! 1, 2, 3. Nope, 2. You can't pass.
2. I'm good.
The Bigly Spider.
Also going after the Ron.
4, because he is +2.
3. Take a damage. Go to moderate.
That's my guy.
That's your guy, that's right. I go to moderate. End round, I'm going to get land grab. If at the end of any round, at least 2 friendly models are in a space within or adjacent to your opponent's deployment zone, score 2 VPs and discard this card, and then the more the better for an extra 1. And that's going to put me at 8. And then I draw 2 more, and that's my last. Actually, I only draw 1 more. I only get to draw 1 more. I grab Find the Lair again. You score 2 more VPs for free. And it's already each of it still to me, so what's the action or the event
All
for this
magic
round?
spells cost 1 additional power.
Oof, unwieldy magic. And then it's going to be choose 1, +1 on next attack with 2 free power points. Magic immunity 1 or armor 1. And choose 1, 2 free power points or ignore difficult terrain penalties. Fly is both clock down. I'm going to upkeep Patronum. It clocks to 1 left, and I have 3 power. I get to go first. We're going to have Harry go, and he is going to, I guess, stab. Do the bludgers go off now? Let's make a stab. So yeah, we're going to do got our Gryffindor sword over here. And get +2. So it's going to be 4, extra die, 5, 6. Defense 1.
Good luck, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And 4. So it takes 2, goes to super critical. 6s no longer explode.
Well, he's gonna go.
Sorry, and then at the end of my activation, when any friendly model ends activation in a space within or adjacent to the opponent's deployment zone, score 2. So I'm going to score 2 more and go to 10. Round.
We're gonna take the +1 die on the next attack roll.
Makes
and give it
sense.
To the Bigly Spider.
And stab Ron.
No, we're actually gonna activate this guy, and he's gonna leave.
Ooh.
Later, nerds. I'm hurt.
That's fair. It's kind of like Patronus, but I think we do it with Ron. Oh, the Ron's the one that's closest to death, which is bad. Should I go to there?
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Because then he's got his friends between him and you.
Yep. Well, I can just hop through with Ron 1, 2, 3.
You sure could.
And I think that's what I do. I go 1, 2, 3. I have to go through actually to get into the range. Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3 to go to here. And we'll zap you with Ron, the worst of all.
+2.
It costs me lots to cast. I get free 1 for being an apprentice, but it's going to cost 2 because I'm hurt. So I end up casting 3 total, including my free 1 because of the unwieldy magic. And I'm only good casting 1. Any of this help me? I'm going to grab this actually for armor 1. Because I might as well for later. And I think that's it. Let's hit them. We need some exploding dice here on 3s. Nope, 2. Oh god, we didn't kill him.
Just make a save. Out of
No, he's fine. Absent spider.
Take him down. Break his legs. 4 dice for this spider.
You got it.
Because he's got 1 more. He's got some violence in him. Yep.
Oh Jesus.
So he's at
6.
7, 8.
Oh my god, okay. Well, my 6s can still explode. 2, 5, 6. Come on. No, take a damage. I'm at no more exploding 6s.
We could take him down.
Hermione could go.
Do you want to save the Ronald?
I could go heal him, which is probably what I think I have to do. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I can see down here. Actually, don't block my side anyway. It is range 4. Cost me 3. I'm going to choose this for 2 free power. Because I might as well. That puts me at 3. It cost me 4. I get a free one for being an apprentice. Cost me everything. And it's difficulty 4. But I'm mastery 2. We got it. So he's going to heal 2 levels and go back to lightly wounded. Cooldown 1. Actually, I can do it every round. No, it's cooldown 2, sorry. Here's
Fighting Hermione. 3.
He saves Hermione.
Nope,
I'm
it's
good.
fine.
Ronald.
Come on, buddy.
Oh god, he's riled. He's riled.
4.
3, 4, 5. Peter. Drops off the booty.
Drops off his treasure. And scores us 3 victory points.
To 6.
Going to 6. That's the 9. We draw a new one. Which is going to be defend again.
Excited deployment zone. Well, I mean, if you can kill me and give me a excited deployment zone, you'll win. Second action. Yeah, the Stupefy is not in range. And also, it costs you 2 right now. You go there.
I can reduce the... Oh no, cooldowns. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll just go there.
Alright, I'm gonna send a round. Send a rounds. It's gonna be nothing in the end phase because nobody's in range of this, and that's already done. So new events. I still have the initiative. Decisive movement. So each of us can choose a model. They get +1 move. So first, you pick one of my models for +1 move.
Harry.
Okay, and then I get to pick one of yours. I pick the big spider.
Okay.
Choose one. Remove a single marker placed by an event card within 4, and ignore damage. +1 defense and ignore big damage. +1 range to a spell and can't benefit from cover. Right, well, let's do. I guess we open with Hermione. I currently am upkeeping my Patronus, so I've got 3. And Stupefy is back. This goes to cooldown 2 now. Whoop. And Patronum goes to ready again, but it's still here. This was end of round, so that's gone now. Goes in the discard pile. And I guess Hermione's gonna go move. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3. I think so. And she's gonna cast Stupefy. We're gonna try and zap you. So we need Mastery 2. That's 5.
He doesn't have exploding
6, and he has an exploding 6, that's right. So he's dead, so I got a 12. Well done, over to you.
Let's just keep
That's
fighting.
her Stupefy done.
Going for Ron.
Kill the Weasley. Oh god.
3.
Yeah.
4, 5.
3, take a damage. Go to 2nd level light injured again. Pick.
I forgot to pick one again.
I guess +1 to my attacks. It's range to the next spell. And we'll give that to Ron. And then we'll go with Harry. You know what? No, we'll do the remove. We'll do the remove a thing. And remove this bludger. We'll go with Harry. He's just going to move and go 1, 2, 3. And then sword this little guy. See what we can do. So Godric's sword at +2. That's 4 total.
Make them all, little buddy. He takes 2 damage.
Takes 2 damage. Goes to severe. Not quite severe. 2nd level bad. We're on left.
We're gonna give that little guy +1 defense. That who's hurt right
That
now.
makes sense. Yep.
And we'll activate this guy here. 1, 2, 3, and then he'll just bamf 1, 2, 3.
Gonna try and stab somebody with Ronald, I guess. Ron's gonna go. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and stand over here and zap this guy. So it's gonna cost 2 to Stupefy, but he has 1 for free because he's an apprentice. And we're mastery 1. There's 3 total.
He's okay.
He's okay. I should add a bonus dice as well. So that's all done.
That dice is used, but you're done, so it doesn't. We just.
I am.
swore.
I'm all done. Yep.
Take him down, boys. 1, 2, 3. Bite the Ronald. Yeah. 3.
3.
Ah, no.
We're good.
If at first.
You don't succeed.
2. Can't fail. Again.
Okay, I'm good. And the last
And
one.
this guy's +2. 2.
Bad roll. I'm 2. And around, going around 7. We are. Now you gotta keep me out of the deployment zone. You get 6, won't you?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to get back in the deployment zone at some point. I do have 2 rounds to do that in though, and I do want to try and snake 1 more kill. So I don't think I can upkeep a spell if it's out of range. I'm pretty sure my Patronus is out of range, so I think it goes. It doesn't need a range, so we're just gonna go with Harry, and he's gonna stab this injured spiderling with Godric's sword. Sorry, we need to actually do our event card though, don't we?
Boggart.
A Bogart. So place an objective marker in an open terrain square, and it ends people's activations. So I'm not going to do it anywhere that could possibly affect me. I'm going to put it over there. Then we have, and it goes by the end of the round. And we have 3 of these. We have choose one, reduce difficulty cast, or add a lucky mystery die. Remove a single marker, or ignore difficult terrain. And then finally, +1 damage or +1 die to attack rolls. What I'm going to do, we're going to stab hurt guy over here. And get a 4 total.
He's okay.
You'll laugh. Move and go 1, 2, 3. +1 damage.
+1 die.
Ooh, interesting.
Because we need to get 3 or 3 defense.
That makes sense.
Actually, no. We'll give +1 damage to Bitey Spider.
The big spider. That's what I figured you were going to do, and then stab Ron.
Yeah, we're going to try. And he is going to stay where he is. Do we use that guy first?
I mean, you can move afterwards, right?
Yeah, but he needs to body block right now.
I gotcha.
We're gonna go with the injured fella. And he's gonna go to here and give Harold or Ron, what's his name?
Harry. Harold. Oh my God.
3.
He can still explode too.
4, 5, 6.
6. All right. Well, I'm 3 base. I'm good.
Fine.
Well then, Ronald, you're going to go, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, or I want to go 1, 2, 3. Either way, I don't get to the thing, so we're just gonna stand here. And then I think, do we zap? Models don't block line of sight, so we're just gonna zap. 2 because I'm injured. I get 1 freak for being an apprentice. Ha! 2.
You can do it, buddy.
Defend. You laugh. Big plus damage spider's gonna hit him.
Ah, 4.
4. Ha!
He does
He
it.
got me.
2.
Oh, I got a super critical. We're at the big critical.
Now the baby spiders can do it.
That's okay. No, Hermione's coming.
I know.
We're gonna go.
All of my effort invalidated.
Can I grab anything for bonus to cast? Yes, reduce the difficulty of the casting by 1. Let's do that. Actually, I can't, because it cost me 3. No matter what I do, I can't do it here. As well, and we'll just add a lucky mystery die to... That's gone. To our Stupefy, I guess. So we'll move 1, 2, 3, and then we'll cast the Stupefy there. And get a lucky mystery die, so I get to roll an extra die. So I get a... It's a 1. And then bonus one, so that's 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a damage, go to critical. Critical kind. And then you can kill Ron.
Bites Ron.
Uh-oh.
2.
2?
Fine.
I'm good. No matter what I roll.
The other one tries.
Let's get him.
2. 3.
3.
We can do that.
Come on. 4. Is this stab? You gonna knife me? I knew you were gonna knife me. Just shivs him. Spiders can't do it.
5.
5? Oh my God. Get it!
We got it.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
You scored 2. Go to 8. That's end of 7. And we're up to round 8. Last turn of the game. It's 8 to 12. You could kill Harry. All right. So new round. Let's see what the event is. Do I still have the initiative? I have a 4 total, and you have a 1. All right. So catastrophic misfortune. Oh, bad luck. Remove 2 power points from your power pool. You must choose which color points to discard. Oh, so I get nothing. I get 2 power points, and then they immediately get used to up the Patronum. I brought a sword. Yeah. I guess we go and flip these and see what's going to be. It's going to be +1 defense rolls or ignore criticals. Place a model 4 spaces away. Or ignore line of sight restrictions. It's going to be pretty easy. We're going to go with Hermione. And she's going to move. And go 1. Oh, you can place a model outside of 4. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's bad. We're going to zap first, actually. We're going to zap you with a Stupefy. We use our free one. Oh. Yeah, we have a free one because we're apprentices. Try and Stupefy you. Ha! Get 3. Oh my God. No, it's 2. Oh, you have defense 1. Oh! And then I move. I needed you to clear the way so I could stand there.
Yeah.
So now I just go 3. And I go 1, 2, 3. Do you? Take the
like,
BAMF, yep.
Be gone, Harry boy.
It also means I can't sword somebody now either. I literally can't kill that spider.
Guy. Yeah. And then that injured guy will go.
And you have to kill Hermione. You'll get 6 actually and win the game if you can kill her right now.
This guy will go first, and we'll see if we can open it up.
All right.
So he'll swing with his knife. +3. Oh.
4? No. It's got to be Harry. He's just going to go... Do I have anything here that increases my movements? No. No. I'll take this and add Hermione so she can gain a defense die. And then we'll just move him 3. And we can go 1, 2, 3. That's the best we can do. We're going to take damage. That's the end of the round.
This is all we can do, is just try and roll good.
Make stabs.
That won't do anything, so... The big spider. +2, 5.
5, okay. So I use my +1 defense roll, and I get 5.
2.
2 total. Just can't hit him that. 2, 3, 4. I could fail this one. No.
And then the guy who can't have exploding fixes can't do it.
Can't hit me, no. And that's game. So, end around, I'm within 1 of your deployment zone, which means you don't get defend. And that keeps you from scoring that last 6. You needed to kill 2 in a round for defeat them instead of just 1, which means you didn't get that one either. And that's it. So 12-8 for Hogwarts. So there you go, into the game. That was pretty much as close as they come, because if you just killed the models next to your deployment zone, you won by 2. Because if you'd scored those 2 defends, it would have been 14-12 at the end of the game. So it definitely felt a lot more balanced. We kind of scored a little more equally in a more confined area like this. And I really liked the objective, the portal in the middle in this one, because it kept us from mosh pitting in the center. You couldn't just rush into each other basically, and how, like if we were playing it with more Galleons and we had access to different models, we couldn't just like send melee guys in the middle and go fight, because everybody taking a level of damage every single round. Yeah, it felt pretty close. It came down basically to, I think, some of the secondary draws, the fact that I drew 2 layers, because if you draw that 1 layer, if you scored 1 earlier,
if you had a layer and I had if it was 1 of each, like if you got 1 defend and
because you were already there on my zone, basically you
would have had to send somebody back, or like it would have shifted things up a little bit.
I do really like that you stop drawing after 6 cards, because it means you can't just continue. Like once you get to a certain point, you stop scoring. You either have to do the primary, or you're just done scoring, and it's like defend, 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 try and stop the opponent from scoring. It did feel like there was no opportunity once I'd scored my 6 cards to get a runaway, victory. Like I couldn't keep running basically, because it's so hard to grind away models in this. At this Galleon level, I think when we get to 50, there'll be a lot more damage output, and we'll see models dying faster, especially in this mission. Because I think I scored.
I'm sure, there's some bad guy spells that would be good.
Well, yeah, if you just took a big guy with like Crucio, you know what I mean? Crucio does 2 damage per hit all of a sudden.
Are in the box.
Well, I assume they come with people who, because that's an unforgivable one. It probably comes with someone who's a dark arts guy.
It probably comes in the box that you get these guys in, because that's
Are there
a standalone box.
Is it a standalone box too for these guys? Okay,
because there's one for the Aurors and one for these guys.
That would make sense. I wonder if they're different poses from the ones you get in the box. They're probably like different Death Eaters.
I wouldn't take that bet.
No, you don't think so? I don't know. I honestly don't know enough about this game to actually answer that question.
I only know.
I know named characters. I don't know all the names, because there's a bunch of nameless stuff. Like the Aurors and the Death Eaters are like kind of like your jabronis, your guys that can be the nameless people in the background of the book. You don't really know who they are.
The models available, I just was blind to the named people. They're all the same.
I do like we could get werewolves on both sides. I get Lupin. You can get that big crazy Death Eater werewolf. There's a bunch of like I think once we started playing with all the beasts and stuff too, because like the beasts are actually pretty 50-50. Which ones are they?
Troll, Ghost, and Unicorn.
I think there's more than that though. Aren't there like little beasts too?
Not that you can buy in the kits. So wherever they come.
Oh, they might just not be out yet. They might be things that came out in the Kickstarter they haven't released to retail and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure
just from what their website says.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure from the Fantastic Beasts expansion, there's probably going to be a whole bunch of beasts and things we can get. Obviously, we're just dipping our toes in this for the first time. I'm not going to record any more games until we have access to more stuff, because I think at this point we've explored what the starter set can do. And as I look through the other missions in the book, they all tend to resolve around having like a big character fight a big character. So like the Battle of Hogwarts, it's like you're trying to do like Voldemort versus, whoever big character, Harry, Dumbledore, whatever your big character that you want to have at the end.
A troll.
A troll, yeah. Whoever your named character is worth 10. It doesn't, this selection of models I don't think will aptly represent how those things work. So I hope you enjoy that first kind of look of 2 games of the Harry Potter miniature game. It's got a lot of like potential for depth. I think that the more stuff you have probably unlocks more challenges in this game and more combos and stuff. At the starter set level, I never like to judge a game too much by its starter set, because you're basically just getting a sample platter of what's available, and they can only put too much stuff into it. It definitely feels like this starter set in particular was designed to show off how the Death Eaters can have like a model count advantage and beasts and stuff, because you've got a lot of cheap guys. They're not necessarily good at scoring objectives, but they're fighty, and then the character models obviously are...
I'll be honest, I think this starter set is a co-op game.
You think so? The option's in there. We haven't explored that yet. The option's in there.
I think that's because this would be more fun if you were teamed up with your friends, playing as the good guys, fighting waves of monsters, and figuring out how to solve the puzzle of like fighting them.
And that's a whole other different kind of game.
And like that's what I feel this is in the starter set level. Maybe you can expand it and get the bad characters.
You think that this starter set would be a better representation of the co-op than it is right now of the dual version?
Yeah.
Okay,
Until
gotcha.
like if you had brought the box set with like the bad students, if that was the two starters groups, this would be a PvP game. But because it's just like nameless minions, like they're literally Death Eater 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't even have names.
They have a lot of personality.
So
you don't feel a lot of connection to them.
Yeah, you're clearly the bad man that you fight as the co-op. So like I feel like that's what this starter set is. It'd be good if you wanted to do the adventure game part of it.
Whereas if you had like Crabbe, Goyle, and Malfoy, you'd feel like there was some character to the duel all of a sudden.
Well then you'd have to make those characters basically on par with the students, because all the students are like a flat level, right?
And you can still include the monsters. Like if you just took the Death Eaters out and put in the characters instead, you could still have the co-op thing.
But the co-op would be harder because now you're not fighting jabronis every game.
Exactly.
You're fighting named characters. Like, it doesn't make sense to go beat up the named guys 12 times consecutively. Like you could fight Death Eaters in different ways.
And that is the challenge of a starter set, right? How does it give you an experience to experience a bunch of things? And this starter set was obviously trying to do both. It's trying to give you the campaign. They've kind of almost done like a GW 3 ways to play in here. You got co-op, you got campaign, where you play like scenarios in order, and there's cards for that, and then you got the duel, which is what we've tried out. So
that there are no evil spells pushes me to think that it's not.
They were trying to.
It's not built to kill you. It's built to be like a campaign where you're using the good guys.
Right. And if you were buying it for the bad guys, you would get a bunch of like add-ons to your characters. Like basically, this is giving you minions.
It lets you use the bad spells, but we didn't give you any.
We didn't give you Crucio.
So good luck.
Honestly, if you just, because it's funny, there's a picture of Crucio in the rulebook, so we know what it does.
Yeah.
If you just had access to Crucio on the one Death Eater that has Dark Arts, that's a big difference all of a sudden when you have a spell. I think it cools down slower though.
Sure.
I think it's cooldown too.
High dice and multiple damage, and then you have a way to actually take out characters.
That's it. Yeah. Mastery. Well, your mastery, the same mastery as all of everyone else. You're all mastery 2, but it's 2 damage all of a sudden instead of 1.
Right.
That's a bit. You're half healthing someone basically, like immediately.
Yep.
Plus, if you get like a lucky card where you add damage, you could be 3 damage all of a sudden. Wait till somebody's injured and then just cripple somebody.
Yeah. And then like that's what I mean though, is that's the kind of thing you need to be able to try and like. Patronus is just amazing, so you'll.
Patronus is amazing, and the one light spell that's in here is a Pisky, which is a cooldown 1 heal for 2, which would just offset Crucio, right? So it's like you've got some balancing stuff.
You have the thing that would offset that because they're both 3.
Right.
The starter set comes with one of them,
and not the other.
So you're like, we killed Ron twice this game.
You did. That's right. Before he finally went down because he kept healing him. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think there's lots of potential here. I think honestly we're just kind of like dipping our toes in, and most of our commentary is based on the fact of what comes in the starter set. So this is not the overall potential of the game. This is just what you're offering is when you buy the 2-player starter in a PvP setting. Exactly. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you for more Harry Potter miniature game in the future. Next time on Ash the Zone. Happy gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.